What's up, everybody? We're live. We're gonna try to get some drone stuff addressed. You guys been seeing the drone stuff out there? Is your algorithm hiding the drones from you? I've been talking to some people. They don't even have it on their feed or anything. So I don't know what's going on. I do have a guest for today on this topic. I'm gonna try to get him in here. Someone that's been seeing that stuff right in their neighborhood. So we're gonna try to get him in here soon. In the meantime, if you guys are in here, go ahead and comment what your thoughts are on that stuff, if any, if you've seen it. It's crazy stuff. There he is, right there. Stevie Cat in the building. Hopefully let you join, dude. Hit me a follow on there, or hit me like a request to join. There we go, invite. What's up, dude?
What's up, brother?
How are you,
What's
man?
going on my screen here? I'm good, brother. I don't know. I can only see you, but it's all good.
Oh, okay. I can see you.
Okay, we're good.
Cool
Nice to
deal,
meet you,
man.
man.
Nice to meet you, man. How's your day been so far? I know you're a busy guy. I know you're a family man.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, I appreciate you linking up, man. I know we have like a time difference and stuff.
yeah,
So, but you've been super easy and super cool. So I'll say that.
appreciate it.
So this is a special, not rare show. We're doing a live your way on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast, but we wanted to link up and talk about what's been going on, like right in your neighborhood.
Brother, it's crazy. I mean, let's go back to like 3-4 weeks ago. So you heard reports of drones and whatnot. You're not really always paying attention to the skies. I mean, you see something in the air, you think it's a plane automatically, but probably 3 weeks ago, I started seeing them, and you definitely realize they weren't regular airplanes. Like, it's not JetBlue up in the sky. Then you hear drones, and then you're looking at them, and you're saying to yourself, "These aren't some drones somebody bought on Amazon." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, from what I'm hearing, they're huge, right?
I would say like the size of an Escalade, dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. So, I mean, specifically, the most craziest thing was last night. Last night and the night before that, we actually saw the drones like leaving a chemtrail. Now,
Yeah.
people are going to make that argument like those are contrail versus
Right.
chemtrail. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I've seen contrails before. The plane will leave a little tail, and it usually
It
disappears
dissipates, yeah, quick.
rather
Yeah.
quickly, right? It doesn't stay in the sky for
Yeah.
I don't know,
The rest of the day, for
3-4
sure.
miles, and
Yeah.
then stay there all night, and then spread out.
Yeah.
So like that was concerning. That was the first thing, and that's when NBC reached out to me.
Wow.
Yeah, I got fact checkers calling me from like Facebook, and like I don't know, bro. My wife just had to set up this live with Instagram. I
Oh,
don't
wow.
really, you know what I mean. I'm not too big on
Can you
this.
say, make sure to say thank you for her, to
Yeah,
her.
I will.
I appreciate that. Thank you for making it happen. Whoever made it happen.
So that was the most alarming thing. Then now you see this thing on ABC7. I don't know if you saw it.
I don't think I've seen that yet.
They caught some kind of like orb or some shit. Like
the other video?
Yeah, somewhere. I don't
Yeah.
know. I
Yeah.
kind of just saw it. I just saw it. Somebody sent it to me right before we went live. Just
Yeah,
now,
that's super interesting as well because of the shape and the way it looks, and then they're pulling up old pictures and stuff to compare it to it, and it's like some old biblical looking stuff.
It's
So
wild. Listen, I'm going to give you my opinion, and it's just my opinion. I could be wrong, and you know what I mean. Like
yeah,
from what I've seen from these drones over the last 3-4 weeks, they're very sophisticated. I personally, I don't have a military background, but it doesn't take a fucking, excuse me, but like an astronaut
right,
to
right, right.
understand that these things are sophisticated. They don't look like aliens to me. The drones. You know what I'm saying? So like it looks like some kind of government high level military surveying is going on. That's what's kind of been going on. Now it's progressively gotten more and more and more. Now it's wild. I mean, there's drones going every direction, all over my house. There's got to be 30 to 40 at a time that I could see, just in my area, in my town. You know what I mean? So
That's
they're all over
intense,
the
dude.
state. Yeah, planes don't fly like that. I lived in this house for almost 7 years, and I know my house. I know what flies over my house for the most part.
Yes, super out of the ordinary.
Yeah, bro. So I don't know, man. Like, are they distracting us from something else? Or is this a planned thing? You know what I mean? Then you got senators on Fox News. That guy, that quack, said something about an Iranian mothership. You know what I mean? How do you make comments like that if you don't have any facts to back it up? And you
Yeah,
got no answers from the government.
yeah,
And it's not like
that's
it's not like any of us believe the government at this point
yeah.
anyway. So
That's not going to be my source of reliable information anymore. But yeah, I mean, every other page is talking about like Project Bluebeam.
yeah, I mean,
You know?
that's where it is. But Project Bluebeam can go in a lot of different avenues. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? They can do it like it doesn't necessarily have to be aliens. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah,
could be it could be a threat of any kind.
yeah. An
You know,
outside threat that makes us
correct.
all
It
want to
could be
join up.
they could blame another country. They could blame anybody. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They could blame aliens. Who knows? And who knows if it's real? Who knows if it's fake? Who really know? We don't really know. But like
yeah,
we have an idea.
yeah,
We
man.
could
That's why I want
we
to
could
get on here with you because I'm like I'm so up in the air with it. I'm like I gotta talk to
yeah,
someone. You know, I want
yeah,
I
I
want
hear you,
someone
man.
that's there.
Yeah, I mean you're in Arizona, right?
Yeah, I'm way over here. So I know the closest I think so far I've seen some stuff like on Sam Tripoli's page.
Mhm.
It's like he's reposting the stuff in California.
Yeah. So what blew my video up was obviously the way it looked. So like NBC reached out, Marjorie Green reposted it, and that's when it kind of like went viral. And
Yeah,
you know, I got a million messages now from people, and it's
that's
just, bro, I have to turn my
so
phone off,
cool.
and I have to turn my. It's cool, but I got to turn my phone off at night.
It's cool,
It's
and I think
too
it's
much. I got
really
an
cool that
8-month old that I'm like, you know what I mean? That's hard enough. So
yeah,
I'm a new father,
man,
but it's a lot of stress, man. Like not knowing and what's going on, but that's what they want. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Otherwise, you would have answers. You would have some kind of
yeah.
answer to what's going on. You know what I mean? Like the guy from NBC, Chris Glorioso, he's a big time like NBC reporter. Was at my house yesterday twice. Yeah,
That's
he
so cool.
came for like a short
Did you
interview
get some
during the day.
pictures or what?
Yeah, yeah. So listen.
You're like, hey,
So he came for
hold the baby, and take pictures.
yeah, right, right. He came for a short interview during the day. We did like a little quick interview, just like simple questions, like you know, it's just a soundbite
Yeah,
almost. He, of course, he didn't post or he didn't air what I was really saying, but
right.
he's a cool guy. They're cool. But then I said, listen, Chris, are you in the area tonight? I said, come back around 6 o'clock. Come back around 6 o'clock. I promise you, you will see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Dude came back.
Hell yeah.
Just him and his cameraman. So he came back around 6, and bro, he's like, he lives in Montclair, which is not far from us. He's like,
Mm.
bro, I'm not seeing shit in Montclair. I'm like, come to my house at 6 o'clock, and he came, and the cameraman got out, and they were filming, and they
There
got
it
the
is.
helicopter to come. I don't know. I posted the other video.
Yeah.
They literally had the helicopter. That's NBC News' chopper. I hear the kid on the phone with the pilot.
Yeah.
And it was just it was wild, man. They're like intersecting with
Oh,
these
so that was the
drones.
video when you were telling him it's behind him to the left now.
Yes, that's him talking in the background.
Okay, that was the
to the
relay.
pilot. To the
Okay, I
pilot.
get it now.
And the
Yeah.
pilot's like oblivious. I'm like, what are you looking at?
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, the guy came, he showed up, so
That's good on him, dude.
But
That's good
like,
on him. He really wants to get to the bottom of it too.
yeah, I was a little surprised because I'm not like your NBC News kind of guy.
Yeah.
I watch podcasts. I watch Rogan.
Yeah,
I watch
definitely
Zapoli,
alternative media.
Yeah, yeah. So like, I'm not mainstream, but like, you know what I mean. They reached out. I'm like, let's give them a chance. What could they do to me?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but it was all good. No, I had no issues with them. He was a nice guy. So
that's how you.
But I don't know, bro.
Doing it.
Like Project Bluebeam, like what avenue of Project Bluebeam is this going to go, though? If that's what it is,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. That's the big That's the big question.
Yeah, I think like you said, as long as they can get some fear going, it'll be
Oh,
good
it's
for them.
that's number
You know,
one.
like they don't
That's the
they don't
first
really
step.
care what the threat
Right.
is. You know,
Right.
whatever
Right. Right.
works.
And then
So if they have to use like how you're saying, maybe the threat of another country or something, or who knows? It's like
well, it
because you're saying it's
would
not. You don't think it's UFOs. It's like maybe a man-made thing for sure.
the
Yeah,
drones.
the stuff you're
They
saying,
look
the stuff in the sky,
like military crafts of some
and
kind. 100%.
you
They don't
can't hear
look like
them.
they have a sound, man. Some are real. It's not like an airplane because they're low. They're low. They're not 30,000 feet high like a passenger
Yeah.
plane would fly. You know what I mean? And passenger planes are loud.
Hmm.
You got big jumbo jets. You know what I mean? They're loud. If they ever flow, like I used to live in Newark, and the airport was right there. So when they would fly over your house,
Shakes your house.
your whole
Yeah.
house would shake.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things are like that same height, but it's like a subtle. You hear it, but it's subtle.
Man,
So
that's
like,
creepy.
yeah, man. I mean, and they seem to have like a constant schedule, like very sophisticated. They're only out at night. That's
Yeah.
another good question to ask. If there is a legitimate threat, right? Say this Iran, just say Iran.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's probably bullshit, but just
Yeah.
say that's a real
Insert whatever villain you
whoever.
need.
Yeah, whatever. Um, Timbuktu. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Blame anybody. My question is, there's only a threat. What at night?
Yeah. What's the deal?
What's the deal? If there was a threat, there'd be a threat 24/7, right?
Yeah.
You would be patrolling our skies
Yeah.
24/7, right? Why is the threat only at night? It's just a question, and there could be an answer to it,
Yeah.
but
It's just
we don't
another
know.
part of the puzzle.
Yeah, we don't know. So like being in the dark is the worst part.
Yeah.
Um, you know, of course you got skeptics and stuff like that, but like what's in the skies right now, it's not of the norm of any kind in any world. So
Check out that comment down there, Rosebud.
I can't see. I
Rosebud.
can't see anything right now. I
Okay.
don't know. I'm doing this on an iPad, my son's iPad, and it's
Oh
like
man,
I don't know.
you
I'll
got
watch it
cartoons coming in
later.
and out.
So if I'm not
Someone
responding to
said they
anybody, I'm sorry, guys. I can't see the comments.
someone said they've been seen during the day in Newport Beach, California.
So yeah, that's another thing I'm seeing now. It's like not just I got some girl just messaged me from North Carolina. She's like, she lives by the coast. She's like, we saw 100 drones last night. So like then you
Wow.
think to yourself, is this just people that are like, because the fear tactic works, and
Yeah.
then your mind starts playing tricks on you. You know what I
It's
mean?
also kind of creepy. Like you're the guy seeing all this stuff and posting it and getting big for it, and you're like a new father, like you said. So like the fear is going to work on you really quick. You're worried
And
about
bro, I
family.
got better shit to do. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like this is not like something like it's just
it's just
you
happening.
can't help but
Yeah,
yeah, man. I mean, yeah. So you know, people are messaging me. Oh, you're on NBC. I'm like, I wish I was on NBC for something else, to be honest
yeah,
with
for a good reason, right?
you.
Yeah, click the link in my bio while you're there.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, back to like what the most important questions are like, what is going on? And
Mm,
I mean, time will tell, right? You would think it's just
yeah,
very coincidental. Listen, whether you're a Trump guy or you're not, doesn't really matter. What
yeah,
matters
I
is
did
what's
see
going
that. There,
on.
someone was saying maybe they're setting him up to have to deal
Well,
with
I
all
mean, it's
this.
very coincidental. The guy wins, and all of a sudden, you got fucking Martians and UFO posts all over the
Yeah,
world, and you have legitimate shit in the sky that does not belong there. So it's just the timing is just it's wild, man. Are they planning another lockdown
yeah.
of some kind? Now
Rosebud,
I just saw a state of
Rosebud said
emergency.
it's probably a distraction. Look over there, not over here, kind of thing. Everybody's focused,
Right,
and yeah,
right.
so looking up at the
Yeah,
sky.
I mean, right. I said that
Yeah,
before. Could this be a distraction of something else? What? I don't know. You know what I mean?
yeah,
A distraction
yeah.
for what? What though?
They're
I don't.
just,
We
dude,
don't know. But it's
dude.
very possible, very
Diddy.
likely.
So
It's
many
very
people are involved in that Diddy stuff. They're like, pull the drones.
this for Diddy though. I mean, I get it. It's sick shit, but that's
Yeah,
already out in the open. You got Epstein's Island, like
yeah,
Alex Jones was talking about that 20 years
yeah,
ago. People looked at him like he was nuts.
yeah,
That guy's
yeah.
been right. That guy's been right about so much
So many
shit,
times.
so much shit. And then they scorned him about the Sandy Hook thing, which is the guy's getting sued for all kind of money. But
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah,
besides that, obviously the guy's been right about so many different things. And I mean, you could go. It's funny, like the word conspiracy right? Like you could almost take the word conspiracy out because these are all theories now. Like,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Like it's obvious that somebody's conspiring to do something. So
Yeah, even if it's not paranormal or whatever you want to say, it's still someone out to get somebody
yeah,
or to convince
right,
us to do something. Yeah.
correct.
Hopefully,
So it's
I mean, it doesn't lead to another lockdown. I don't know if I'll comply this time.
I don't know if a lot of people will.
You know?
I mean, people are, and when I say I've woken up, I don't mean woke. I mean just kind of waking up because woke
Yeah.
culture's bullshit, in my opinion. But
Someone
um,
in the comments said martial law.
well,
Maybe they're going for
yeah,
martial law.
that's a lockdown. I mean, they could, there's this crazy threat. They could say anything, and it could be real. We don't know. Like we really don't know. But basing my opinion off history, I think it's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's another one of their tactics.
Yeah, so we'll see, bro. Time will
Well,
tell.
yeah, man. Hell yeah. Well, thanks. Keep doing the good work, man. You're out there putting stuff up for us to, hang our hats on, really.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and I mean, this just kind of happened, man. I filmed a couple videos, posted them, and somebody shared it, somebody else shared it, and it kind of went crazy. So, I mean,
I will give you props. Sometimes when you're seeing an internet video, the cameraman's always terrible. So
well,
you got
that's
a
another
steady
thing.
hand.
Everybody's like, you read through some of the comments, you can't read through all of them, but it's like people are like, oh, like they're blaming the camera. I'm like, dude, tell Apple to make a better camera. What do you want? I'm not a
No, that's what I'm
cameraman.
saying. You
You know what I mean?
did you did
I'm
your
on my
job perfect.
iPhone. Then they asked me if I altered the video. I like, so here's how it works, which this is all new to me. I'm getting phone calls from all kind of people. Fact checkers. I got 3 calls yesterday from fact checkers that work for Facebook. They're like, it's like a third party that they kind of contract out, I guess.
Yeah.
And then they reach out to people and they look into it. Like, and I'm like, sure, here's my video. Do what you want. You know what I mean? Because I guess they'll deem it real or deem it altered, and then they do their thing and say this, whatever.
Mm.
But
You're like, I'm an open book. Go ahead.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
You're like,
crazy.
sorry, I shot this on my son's iPad. What do you want from me?
Yeah, right. Literally.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's good to meet you, bro. We'll stay in touch.
Yeah, man. Maybe we could do this again if more things start happening, more things develop around your spot.
For sure.
Hit me up. We'll
Let's
go
hope
online.
let's hope we take control of this and
Yeah.
figure out exactly what it is and what's going on. And,
Yeah, and I think spreading awareness is big. That way, people can start looking up.
Yeah, you got to
share
spread
this.
awareness, but you got to also remain calm. Like people can't let this. You can't let this drive you nuts because it's very easy.
Yeah.
To do that,
Then you lose credibility too, right?
You lose credibility. You lose
Yeah.
everything. You know what I mean? When you start losing your mind, to something like this. This is wild times,
Yeah.
man. This is, so, it's
Keep
really
your head.
bro.
Keep your
you
head.
have
Keep
to.
your wits.
You have to. You have
Yeah.
to. I mean, of course, it's natural to be. It's only natural to have some kind of, to be fearful a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, you can't let it overcome you. You got to kind of just like roll with the punches right now. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens, bro.
Yeah, keep doing things
that's what they want.
make you happy.
That's what they want.
Yeah.
Whoever they are, that's why they call them they. So
yeah.
that's really it.
Well, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, and thanks for taking the time. And say thanks to your family, your wife, and your son, whatever.
You
appreciate
too,
you. Thanks for that.
Stay safe, and we'll talk.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Thanks, everyone that was in the comments. Make sure you follow us, follow me back, whatever. I'll follow you guys. And thanks for watching the show. Appreciate you, Stevie Cat. See you, brother.
I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, bro.